Yeah, came at 17. Damn. Give me my money. Give me my money.
So yesterday I learned how to create a class, how to create object, but today I learned that we can also in put we can also put functions inside the class. Okay, so let us start by making a function. Hmm? So if I make a function, define print details, and here you can see before writing it has taken the input as self. This self is a keyword and it represents an instance of a class. By using self keyword we can access the attributes and methods of a class in Python. Okay, so suppose we have Harry and Jarvis, and these are instances, objects, so we can access them with this self keyword. Okay, now suppose this function returns the name is, and bracket it's self self dot name. And suppose the just this much is enough. Okay, now if we run this program, now we need to first call, suppose I print Harry dot print details. Now if I run the program, here you can see the name is Harry, means this self is a keyword which has accessed the instance Harry, instance or object, you can say Harry, it has accessed. So we can also access other keywords also, other objects also. Now if I print, now if I run the program, now here you can see the name is, so this is self keyword, right? Now suppose there was a way we could means define everything inside the class and just print all the inputs, and it takes all the inputs and assigns it. So then there was init. uh, Init is a method, or it is a constructor in Python. Constructors are generally used for installing an object, and the task of constructors is to initialize, means to assign values to the data members. And when the an object is created, the init method is called as a constructor. Okay, and it is always called when an object is created inside the class. Now suppose if I define a function, uh, let us define a function, let us just clear everything till here, and I don't know what happened. Now suppose if I make a function, and there is this under slash init, and here you can see self. Now inside this self I can add variables like a name, a role. Okay, now here I can define that variables. Now self dot name will be equals to a name, right? And self dot role will be equals to a role, right? Now suppose if I make a function, one more function, define print details. No, we don't require print details. We have seen what that print details does. Now suppose if I give input Harry equals to, we have created a class as a student, right? So if I give the name student, and now we give two inputs. First is a name, so name will be a string, right? And second will also be a string because it is also a role. So role is, let us take programmer and short form of PGM, programmer. Now suppose if I call print what is the okay dot role. Now if I run the program, here you can see it has taken my role, right? And here if I want to know the name, now if I run the program, here you can see it has printed my name. So in this way we can define init inside the class and just put the values from outside. Okay, so that's all I learned for today.